We're talking about the 2019 iPad here with Jason Cipriani for ZDNet. And Jason, it seems, from most accounts on social and places I've been reading since this came out, of course, that the news is pretty good. The reviews thus far have been good, and it seems you feel pretty strongly about it as well.
Yeah, I had a chance to spend a couple of weeks using the new iPad, which is their entry-level model. It starts at $329. Like I said, I used it for a few weeks, and in replacement of my iPad Pro, which for me personally over the last year has been a complete laptop replacement. And I wanted to see, can the base model with a little bit older processor and, base storage as well replace something as powerful as the most recent iPad Pro? And it can this year. And partly that's in thanks to the fact that Apple has added the smart keyboard cover support to the entry-level iPad Pro, or iPad, I'm sorry. So now you can sit down and actually dock the iPad and use it as you would a laptop, as well as the update they made to iPad OS with the release at the end of September, which adds a lot more functionality and multitasking features to what normally had been viewed as just a consumption device where you'd sit down and watch a video or maybe browse the internet. Now you can actually open up apps in multiple windows and do real work on something that is, fairly inexpensive.
Yeah, and it seems you touched on that though, Jason, that it is becoming, we're moving towards this as a laptop replacement.
Yeah, absolutely. And we've kind of seen that trickle down. Apple first announced the iPad Pro a few years ago, and they released this smart connector to attach a keyboard and Apple Pencil support. And since then, we've seen new iPad Pros come out, as well as the iPad Air saw a refresh March of last year, or this year, I believe, where it also gained smart keyboard support. And now the entry-level model has smart keyboard support. So it really took, like I said, a consumption device, and it slowly Apple has added features that turn it into something that can truly replace the laptop for most people. And I think, again, with the updates to iPad OS, and the biggest feature there that they added was improving mobile Safari, or the browser on the iPad, and making it desktop class. So being able to visit the same websites you would on a Mac or a PC and have the same experience on the tablet has been tremendous in boosting productivity for me as well as others.
All right, and Jason, for somebody that might be watching this that is, interested in buying one, what are your thoughts on, with battery life, screen size, that type of thing, and the price point as well, again?
Yeah, so I think the base model at $329 with 32 gigs of storage is not enough. You're going to regret buying that 6 months down the road when it's full from photos and other stuff that you're storing on there. So $429 gets you 128 gigabytes worth of storage for the entry-level iPad, which I think is a tremendous value, especially when you consider, other tablets and Chromebooks and stuff are running right around that same price. You get a 10.2-inch display, which is more than enough room to do a lot of multitasking, have multiple apps open at the same time. And you're going to pay a little bit extra for the smart keyboard cover if you want to use that. I think it's around $150. So, all said and done, you're a little over near $600. But the value you get is the App Store and the selection of apps. You get Apple's routine updates in iOS, or I guess it's iPad OS updates and improvements there. And a device that is reliable, and the battery definitely gets me through a full day's worth of work.
Very good. All right. Well, some really great information there, Jason, so we appreciate that. And if you want to read Jason's full review, make sure you check that out there on ZDNet. Thanks for watching.